Canadian authorities have launched a crackdown on the Freedom Convoy demonstrators. Hundreds of officers in riot gear, some carrying automatic weapons, broke up crowds in the capital. Distressing video being shared online too, showing mounted police forcing their way through the protesters at some points.
Look what you did! Look what you did to her!
Medic! Medic!
Hold the line. Hold the line.
Protesters resisting arrest were forcefully taken away by officers, with several pinned to the ground before being handcuffed. Among the movement organisers, the interim Ottawa police chief confirmed that dozens of arrests were made during the clear-out.
We began making arrests of key individuals who were responsible for organizing these unlawful activities. This morning, public order units and a significant number of officers were deployed to support our operations. As of 3 p.m. today, we've arrested 70 people. They have been charged with multiple various offenses, including mischief. Work is underway by the City of Ottawa to remediate and clean up the area that we have gained back today.
Freedom Convoy organiser Rick Wall believes the government's actions violate Canada's democratic values.
It's very disturbing to see where federal government has taken this, and invoking the Emergency Act for simply having hundreds of thousands of people peacefully protesting in this country is the exact opposite of what a democracy should look like. With our movement, we're showing a prime example of how a free democracy should work, and to be able to practice the right to peaceful protest. When it comes to not being democratically correct, I think that our federal government is showing a prime example of that. They've denied so many of our rights the last couple of years, and now that the people have taken action and saying enough is enough, because our provincial and federal leaders, they wouldn't stand with the people over the past couple of years. Now that we're practicing our right to peaceful protest, that's the one last freedom that we feel we have left in this country, and now even that's being stripped away from us. So it's very concerning and very disturbing.
Well, the rallies are not just taking place in the capital. US truckers have joined their Canadian counterparts to again block the border between the countries. Let's go there. Journalist and blogger Lauren Southern is on the border now. Lauren, the best ways of live television. When I chatted to you a couple of minutes ago, there were loads of trucks. They've just gone.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So I'd say 90% of the trucks here have already left. They're headed down to multiple locations. I'm in Chilliwack, British Columbia right now. Half of them are going to be headed down to a road near the border that police have actually shut down and put checkpoints across to ensure that no convoy protesters go there, to shut it down between BC and Washington. The honking just keeps going. And then another group are actually headed to Global News, British Columbia, which is a obviously Canadian news station that they feel has been selling to people lies, and they want to drive around there, honk, and let their voices be heard.
How many people, how many truckers, just give us an idea of the scale. I may have missed it, you may have said it, sorry for repeating yourself, but how many people are going to that news organisation? Are we talking scores, hundreds, what?
Well, it depends which way they split, but there's like about 1,000 people here. Like I said, 90% have left, but you've still got, dozens of people across the road, Canadian flags all over the place. It's shocking. This is the opposite side of Canada, right? This is the opposite side from Ottawa, and on a rainy day, you still have thousands of people coming out to protest both the media and the government over this mandate issue.
These have been non-violent demonstrators. They're seeing their bank accounts blocked. The Emergencies Act has been used. How's that gone down?
Yeah, so I was speaking to some people on the ground here. They've traveled from hours out to come protest, saying, I've lost everything. I've donated, I've taken part in this convoy protest, and now I'm not even going to have a bank account anymore. So what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose?
What does that actually physically mean for our viewers? Because it sounds horrendous. I mean, the money in their account is safe. It's just blocked. What, on a practical level, how's it affecting them?
It's frozen for people that are partaking and organizing these protests, so they can't actively use it. But this is actually personal accounts as well. So
How long
if they feel
for?
that they're buying... It has been extremely vague. Whenever people ask direct questions to Justin Trudeau or Chrystia Freeland about even who this bank account freezing applies to, they've said almost nothing. It's so vague. People are terrified that they're going to have their accounts frozen if they just gave to the GoFundMe.
How are they going to pay their bills, their mortgages, their rent, food?
That's an excellent question, and I think that's why you're going to keep seeing these protests pop up, because people are terrified. They have nothing to lose at this point, and this is going to be a dangerous game for Trudeau to play, because he may squash the protest in Ottawa, but he's going to have a crazy game of whack-a-mole across the country of other protesters showing up and coming out saying, fine, you want to take everything from us? You want to take our bank accounts, our jobs? We're going to have nothing better to do than to camp out in, whether it be Chilliwack, Vancouver, Toronto, Ottawa. There's cities across this country that are not going to stop, rain or shine.
Scary. Well, Lauren Southern, journalist and blogger, thanks for bringing this most graphically up to date what's happening there. Sorry we missed the trucks, but I can contest indeed they're a heck of a lot behind just a minute or two before we first chatted. Keep us posted. Have a good day.
Cheers. Thank you.